Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Andrea, London-based fashion photographer. And today I want to talk to you about how to find locations to shoot in your city. I know sometimes it could be daunting, for example, if you live in a small city because you think you don't have any cool locations you could go to. Like, I know I live in London, so there's plenty of opportunities, but also in London the distances are so far. Like, for example, if you want to go somewhere really cool and it's like 3 hours away from where I live, and it's a bit of an inconvenience. So living in a small city sometimes could be even better because you have everything in close proximity. But I know a lot of you might think, okay, I live in a small city and I have nothing here, like I can't shoot. But yeah, today I want to talk to you about this and to show you from past experiences what I have learned and how I found the locations when I needed to shoot. So for example, the most important, the easiest way to find locations is to just look at the area around you, you know, where you live, like what's around you, you know. Go on a photo walk and randomly just grab your camera and go on a walk and see what you could find and take shots of any particular places that you think, okay, I'm gonna do something cool here, you know. Just look at what is around you because that's the most accessible, no? So for example, I've done this shoot with Amber a while back at the beginning spring of this year, and we found this I found this cool car, classic car, in the area where I live, and I was like, oh no, I need to do a shoot here. So when I messaged Amber, I decided to tell her to come in the area where I lived, and I showed her what I wanted to do, and we shot near this car. And the same thing with Joyce, we shot also near the car. That was my first kind of proper YouTube video after the first kind of video I did. I kept seeing it every single day when I passed, and I thought, why not just use that? No, it's a cool location. The same thing with with this kind of I don't know, building wall that I just saw also near the area where I lived, and again I saw that and I decided to do a shoot there. So it's just have a look, you know. You'll be impressed with what you find. Even in a small city there's so many opportunities to make a place good for a shoot. Another thing I could say if you're looking for locations to shoot is to follow pages that post photos from your city. I know, for example, London, there's loads and loads and loads of pages and loads of places that keep getting posted and posted. But for every city, there is a page, there is an Instagram page. I found even in Romania, where I'm from, there's an Instagram page for the cities that I didn't think there would be, but there is at least one where you can see, you know, what the surroundings are. Or for example, there's if you go and look at the location on Instagram and you put your city, if it's a small city, then you can see people's photos in that city, and then you could see the location. That's what I do sometimes. Like if there's a particular area that I want to go shoot in and I'm looking for something, then I just go on Instagram and I go at the location and I look for that area and then I find it, you know, because you could see in people's photos. People nowadays, it's so easy to find because we have social media, we have the internet, the Google. we can just search for everything and everything is there if you look for it. And I think that's easy, so why not just use it, no? See what's written about, see what's going on in your city, what are people doing, where are people going, and then look at the locations and see how that could fit into your shoot. So for example, I followed this page, which I know is not a city page, it's accidentally was Samsung. I know I spoke about it loads and loads of times, millions of times, even have this book behind me. But with this page, you find they post locations from all around the world that look like West Anderson aesthetic. And I found this laundromat, which I talked to you about in a previous video. And I found this laundromat on their page. I just posted randomly on a day that I scheduled a shoot, and that's how I found it. I didn't even know about it. Like, if they hadn't posted, I wouldn't know in a million years what that was and where it was. So yeah, and I went and did a shoot there. The same with Brunswick Centre, which is a place in London, which I never ever been to. But I found it on Photo Cinematica page when they did an article about locations in London, and I just found it randomly and I started to do a shoot here, so as you could see. But yeah, just things like that, you know, just on Instagram I find most of the locations. If I don't go around me and walk around and see something, then on Instagram or on the internet I find the locations I want to shoot in. So another thing to say, so I started by shooting street photography. So for me, when walking around the city, I mean, it's crucial because, you know, I love street photography and I love walking and discovering new places. That's how I used to do. For example, I found this place, St. Dunstan in the East. That's where I've done my first ever YouTube video. My first YouTube video that I posted was done there, and this place I found when I was working full-time. I wasn't even thinking of photography, so I knew about this place since then because I walked around and I found it. It's such a cool place, and I've done a couple of shoots there because it's just you find it's in like middle of London, but no one knows about it. Every time I say it to people, no one knows about it, and it's quite cool. So yeah, by that, for example, the Lloyd's building where I shot with Alicia is also, I found it while I was working full-time, and I always liked that building, but I would never like think of how I would do that shoot. But because I liked her style, and then I thought of that building, and then we just did the shoot there, and everything kind of just like, you know, when things when everything goes well and it matches. So yeah, we did it there. The same thing for like the Covent Garden area where I shot in London. I discovered those places when I shot with Sarah on Study Hair, so I discovered those places again just by walking around. When I was at university, my uni was right there, so I was walking around loads around that area, so I know a lot of locations and so I know where to go. So yeah, I have a photographic memory as well. I'm very good at that, so when I see a place, it's always in my head and I can go to the right place, to the exact place that I saw. So I'm very good at that, and that's helped a lot with my photography, because I remember, oh, that place is there, I've been there, I've remembered. so yeah, also another thing I can say is you can make any place look really cool if you have the right like styling, makeup, or even if you have like the model that just fits that place that you found. For example, you find this I don't know, building that looks cool for you and you're thinking what to do, and then you have this model and put the model in front of the building and it looks amazing, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, it just depends. So then sometimes you might need styling to go with it, or makeup or something, just to make that place stand out, you know. Just use it, because a place becomes cool and beautiful to shoot only when you come with an idea and you make something. It's your vision, no? So you see it, and that's how you like make it cool. So that's how a place becomes like, oh, that's the place to go, you know. So definitely look around you for anything that might inspire you, because we are inspired by what's around us. So what better way to do than just go around you and see what's the first thing you see, no? I think for me it's for example with the Lloyd's building, although it was in my head, but also the model and the styling, it made everything go together and made those photos look cool. So it's your idea when you see it, no? And you have a place in mind and you're trying to make it stand out by having the ideas and inspiration to work with it. So that's how I found it. That's how I've done with all the places I shot in. And yeah, those are the tips, let's say, of how to find the locations to shoot in the city you are, in the area you live in. And if you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed my little BTS and also explaining how I've done these shoots, and I hope it helps you, and I hope you will go and find some cool locations to shoot, and let me know if this video inspired you and you found and helped you find some locations to shoot. Then drop me a comment down below, because I'm really curious and I would really want to know. Yeah, thanks guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Like, comment, subscribe, don't forget that. very important if you like my videos and if you want me to do more videos and you want to follow what I'm doing, to subscribe, because it will help me a lot. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.